Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever and whenever you are. My name is John, or Last Frontier Bricks, and this is my review of the LEGO Icons Leonardo da Vinci's Flying Machine. It is set number 10363, comes with 493 pieces plus one minifigure, and retails for $50. So right there, that 10 cents per piece price that a lot of people seem to think it should be how it works. As you guys know, LEGO's been doing quite a few of these tribute sets for quite a while now. A lot of them being GWPs, but lately, especially with like LEGO art, they've been doing them as full sets, and this one is no exception. Taking a look at the box art, and we get the full set in all its glory in a nice black background with just a little bit light showing off in the back. We also get the Leonardo da Vinci figure on the front. Taking a look at the top of the box, so we've got a one-to-one image of that Leonardo da Vinci figure and a much closer image. And swinging around to the back, we go once again and have the full set and with a black background showing some of the functions. And it's like we actually being able to move the wings and tail, plus the dimensions of this set, with it being 10 inches or 25 centimeters high on the stand, and a wingspan of 13.5 inches or 35 centimeters. And my brother, who this set belongs to, really wanted me to mention that this thing actually makes a significant appearance in Assassin's Creed 2, where you're actually able to fly the vehicle. Personally, I've never played the Assassin's Creed games, but he really wanted me to mention that. This box does have the push tabs, so you do have to damage the box in order to open it, at least the way LEGO intends for you to do. Take a look inside. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 bags of parts. Got one file for what I'm sure are the wings and tail, and one instruction manual, which basically the opposite with the set with a white background. And opening the instruction manual, we once again have an ad for paper bags. In a set without them, we do have a little breakdown of the Leonardo da Vinci in English, and I guess the other two are French and Spanish, along with a quote from him: "The noblest pleasure is the joy of understanding." Not bad. I can actually kind of like that. And going on, we have a little breakdown of the vehicle as well as a little message from the LEGO senior designer Antika Brakanov. I hope that's how you pronounce the name. Then we just jump straight into the build. And take a look in the back. We have 2 pages for our parts list and an image of showing how you make the vehicle fly. Fortunately, I do not see a sticker sheet, so I'm gonna take a guess that the little plaque there or on the display stand is printed. As I said, this is my brother's set, not mine, so I'm certainly not going to deny him the pleasure of building this set. So there will not be a time lapse for this set, but we will jump straight into the review of this set, starting right now. All right, the build is done. It's been built for about 2 weeks, and either my brother is a really slow builder or he guessed inaccurately. Because when I just asked him, 5-10 minutes ago, about how long it took him to build this thing, he said it took him about 2 hours, despite it being only about 500 pieces. So yeah, either he's guessing inaccurately, or he's a really slow builder. But taking a look at this thing looks actually really cool. We'll go ahead and start off with the Leonardo da Vinci figure himself. I do believe that they used the Saruman hair for Leonardo, which, if that's true, it's a good choice. It looks good. Looks good on him. We'll go ahead, take off that hair and the head to see what he looks like underneath, which actually looks really good and nice. It's a old face. In fact, I think LEGO could really use this face for Santa. Speaking of Santa, I do believe they used the same beard mustache piece for him. And once we get that off, we're going to take a look at the torso. It's mainly blue, but it looks like he's almost looks like he's got like a fur coat going on there with the addition on there. But you can see he's got a brown shirt underneath and a little bit of metallic printing for a belt, no arm or leg printing going on. But he does have a little bit more of that fur on the back of the torso, and his accessories are a feather pen and a drawing detail of the flying machine. Very good accessories and a really solid minifigure. I won't be surprised if this figure stays exclusive to the set. And I don't believe they included a figure for the Mona Lisa art piece. But all in all, really solid figure. Taking a look at the display stand, it's basically full black and it's got a really interesting shape. You can see that it's got to where you can have the flying machine at an angle. Plus, you've got a nice printed tile saying Leonardo da Vinci's flying machine. As for the machine itself, this is a really interesting build. Taking a look at basically the details of what this thing was supposed to look like in real life, it's basically a Renaissance era hang glider. It's basically what it looks like. It's basically what it looks like, and it looks fantastic. It's actually a really decent size. On the stand, you're looking about 10 inches high. You're looking about 11 inches long from the front to the tip of the tail, and about a 15-inch wingspan. So this is a really decent size set. I gotta admit, I gotta admit, when I first saw this thing fully built, I admit it was bigger than what I thought it would be. I thought it would be more like, I don't know, about this size. But well, all in all, it's a really decently sized build. The wings and tail all are fabric. It's a little rough. It's a little rough fabric, but it's actually a bit maybe a bit thinner than what I thought it would be. It's about the thickness of a piece of paper. But as you can see, there's some nice sewing detail going on here on both the tail and the wings, and you can see the framing of both of those underneath. And this thing actually has a really cool function. And you can notice that there's basically a pulley system going on here, where with one of these rope pieces with 1x1 circular tiles on each end, and it basically goes through this little pulley system that goes from one side basically to where the pilot would be. He'd be sitting somewhere in here. Basically goes down here down to this support beam, back here, and then back toward the back, and then back around to the other side, and then you got another one back here for the tail. Plus, inside you can see there's a Lego piston. You can actually see the springs right here, and basically the function is you basically take your finger here and pull this back like a trigger, and the wings and tail flap simultaneously. So really cool function. I get that it's not exactly meant for play. It's more for display, but it's cool that they decided to basically show how the machine was supposed to work, even if it's just a display piece. So for $500, I would say this is a pretty solid set. I mean, it's probably for a bit of a niche audience. And well, I'll be the first man. My brother's a big fan of Renaissance history. Yeah, but I'm actually probably a fan of Leonardo da Vinci himself. And then again, maybe it's just because he's a fan of the Assassin's Creed games. Because again, like I said in the intro, you can actually fly this thing in Assassin's Creed 2. But all in all, it's a really solid build. Again, we probably won't get that Leonardo da Vinci figure anywhere else. And again, it's got a cool function to where how the machine would actually function. So all in all, for $50 and basically 500 pieces, you're basically right there at that 10 cents per piece account that everybody seems to think is the gold standard of what a price per piece should be. But all in all, it's a really cool set. If you guys are interested, I see no reason why not I'll have to pick it up. I think you're going to like it. So, that'll be the end of this review. Thanks for joining me for it. If you guys enjoyed it, you know what to do. Hit like, subscribe, all that stuff. Ring the bell to be notified of all videos as soon as they become available. Check out my channel and some more of my content, including all of my LEGO Icons set reviews on the end screen in just a few seconds. And I'll see you all in the next video. Later, everybody.